Alright, so in this video I'm going to do a review of the Yamaha YZ85 small wheel, so this is not the big wheel, for old and fat people like me. First, about the bike, I bought the bike pretty cheap secondhand. It's a 2019, so I bought it really cheap, but there was a lot of stuff I needed to do, like I put new rotors and brakes. The brakes were in really bad shape. The back brake actually was the whole caliper, the bolt was stuck, so I drilled it out and I bought a new caliper. I bought like a cheap Chinese, it was like 50 bucks off Amazon. The original was like 160. I mean, it does the job. It probably won't hold up for, you know, the extreme motocross, but it's doing the job for the way we ride it. This is my son's bike, and we just sort of ride around. And I put a new chain. Also, I'm having some issues. We ran it through some water last time we came, and I thought I cleaned it out with some carburetor cleaner, but I'm still having some issues with you know, when you open the throttle like halfway or more than a quarter. So I'll show you that when I ride. So about myself, I am mid-40s, 5'10", and I am 93 kilos, so that's about 205 pounds. I was heavier before. I was like at 96, which is about 113 pounds, and I did lose a lot of weight through like a big calorie restriction. I dropped down to like 87 kilos. Which is about 190 pounds, but then slowly throughout the year I'm back up to 205. So next time when I do it again over summer, I'll do it proper way, which is just slowly, you know, exercise slowly, don't go extreme, and still don't go too much calorie deficit and eat a lot of carbs. Anyway, welcome to my channel. So the easy question is, can this bike handle me? Can the bike handle my weight or heavier weight? Now this bike is quite highly spec'd, right? This is for extreme riding in the youth motocross you know, competition. So this is like a competition race bike. So you know, if you look at the suspension and stuff, it's pretty heavy duty. You know, even here on the other side, like, it's pretty serious suspension. So this bike has no problem with my weight, with the type of riding I do. Can it be taken to the extremes that it's meant for on someone with my weight? Probably not. That's where you're starting to push it. You know, it is meant for like a youth motocross. You know, there's massive jumps and things they do. Someone my weight or even heavier could do jumps. You can tighten the suspension, of course, make the suspension harder. I've got it on a medium level because I ride it, my son rides. I don't want to put it the preload too much to be too you know, to be more than for my son's weight. So I've got like a middle ground where it's kind of okay for me and it's okay for him. I don't do jumps and stuff. And power wise, this has more than enough power to carry me, right, my weight or even heavier. So you can see how it's bogging out. So I've got to keep it on a low throttle to pick up speed, and then as soon as I give it a bit more throttle, it bogs out. So I think what that is the idle circuitry, the idle jets are clear, but maybe it's the main jet that's blocked. That's why when I give it more, see, it's bogging out. So anyway, I'm just sort of managing it by not doing too much throttle, picking up speed while, you know, in a low gear. I mean, that time went alright, but the question is, we know the bike can handle an overweight old person, but can an overweight old person handle this bike? Now, you know, I've dropped this bike a lot of times. Like, I've looped it, and you know, like, my son is sort of starting to get peed off at the fact that I've dropped and looped and crashed his bike so many times. The other thing is, like, I ride street bikes, so I don't know if you've seen in my other videos, I'm always riding street bikes. And you know, I had like fast bikes like R1s and Fireblades, and then my last bike was a Vitplin, a 401. So when I was riding that for a while and then coming on this bike, I realized that this bike is too overwhelming. So as you can see, I'm not able to push the bike much because it's just bogging out. And I will make another video about maybe me just servicing buying like the service kit, right? And you know, just rebuilding the carburetor, like changing the jets and stuff. But otherwise, you know, if you want a bike where you want to share, you know, you got kids or something, age like, I don't know, 11, 12, 13, you can get something like this and you can still be, you know, well and truly enjoy riding. And you won't be able to push this to its limit if you're not like, I mean, I'm not really a professional rider, so if you just want to have a bit of fun, see, it's bogging out. If you just want to have a bit of fun, then I think this bike is really good. You can get one second hand, especially if you're a bit handy and you know how to service them and stuff. I was seriously considering upgrading, well, not really upgrading, just getting the one with the bigger wheels. So same bike, the engine has got plenty of power in it, right? The big wheel one will be great if your kids get older. Probably be better for you, you know, a bit higher, a bit more clearance, a bit more stable with the bigger wheels. This bike, if you're not a professional rider, if you're just a casual rider, this bike is perfect. I mean, it gives you a bit of a hit, right? Once it's working right, not like mine. Even now, you know, the power band does give you a bit of a hit, so it is exciting to ride. You know, riding in general and riding this bike has motivated me to lose weight. And you know, if you do it the right way, like I said, don't do a massive calorie deficit like I did, because actually I probably lost a lot of muscle at that time. But this summer I want to do it properly, you know, have enough carbs, because carbs helps you burn fat, and then don't do extreme exercises and you'll start to drop fat. Now, you're not going to reach your peak, of course, but if you take it slow and you just push it out, you'd be surprised how much you can extend enjoyment of life, you know. So a bike like this will motivate you. I mean, it itself will give you a great workout as well, just riding it. And then, you know, that motivates you to do like weight training and weight loss and fitness, and yeah, so even it'll extend out. Maybe, you know, you got people in their 50s and 60s, even 70s, who have really extended out like their life through healthy, you know, fitness. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you like my content in general, please subscribe. If you're up riding a motorcycle, take it easy, ride safe.